Hey you guys, good evening. It is approaching nightfall. I thought I'll make this quick video. I got it in Zone 8A. I found this Coleus at Kroger and it was on sale for half off, so I couldn't resist. Look at the beautiful fall color. I mean, you can either use it for spring, summer, or fall, but since fall is fast approaching, I decided to buy one. And if you can see, it looks really leggy. See how the bottom is kind of sending out new growth, but the top itself, where it's really pretty, is just a long stem. So I'm going to show you really quickly, simply what you can do to help promote more growth in your Coleus. Basically, you can go in. I'm going to actually take some cutting, since I am gonna try to get it to root and be more bushy than actually leggy. So when I say leggy, it means you have this long stem with only a little bit of flower on top. So you can actually cut it here in between a node. Can you see that? Sorry, hang on, let me get closer. So when you cut in between a node, like here, if there's a node here and a node here, and then there's one up here. So if you cut in between them, you can then root the top part while it pushes new growth from the bottom. So then you're going to end up with two new shoots right here. See where the growth is starting? And then if you keep on doing that with all of them, you're going to end up with more cutting, and then your plant will be bushier. So I'm going to start from there and kind of show you. Let's see if I can do a close-up shot. So if I cut it from here, I want to cut it right there in between a node, so I can still use this to root, which if you look at it as a whole, I can root this part and then leave this here so it sends up new growth here, and then I can also root this part and then leave this part, so you actually get two things that you can root from. And then this one will be the same way. Cut in between a node. And when you do this, it's just helping to promote new growth, so it's not so leggy. And while you do chop off all the pretty plant, the flowering shoot part, it'll grow really fast, so it'll come back, so you don't have to worry. This is usually what I do if I want something to be really bushy, or of course if you want it to train it, like if I show you how to do a standard form, which is a tree form, basically you just leave this as the growth, leave it leggy, and then you take away all of the nodes so that it's just a bare straight up shoot. Then you tip it at the tip, and then it's going to kind of bushy out on top, so it'll create that lollipop tree looking plant. But this one, I kind of want to make it bushy, so I am going to just trim it back severe so that it's going to send up new shoots for me and be even prettier. And then I'm going to root all of those. So look at all the different color you get, even though it's one Coleus plant. I mean, look at the variation. This side over here has more green, this side over here has more red. Unsure why that is, unless the sun hits it a certain way when it was at the store. So basically I'm going to tip it over. Here's the Coleus I got. It's called Ruby Slippers. It says full sun and shade. Thrives in both sun and shade. So hopefully, most Coleus, it needs to be more shade than sun. But this one says it can do either. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I had already watered this, so it came out pretty easily. It looks decently healthy. What I'm gonna do is probably divide it, because there's, like I showed you, there's 3 plants that they plant in here. There's one here that I'm holding, and then one here and one here. So I'm gonna divide it up and then transplant it. I'm probably gonna put it over here, my gardening bed right now. It's a little bit sparse because I took away all the sedum because they were flopping like crazy. I decided to put coneflower around here, and as you can see, they're not at its fullest, but it's still looking nice. And the Miranda Lambert rose never fails. It's beautiful. I think I'm going to put the Coleus right here, which is at the entrance of my house, for fall time. I think that'll be really pretty. So I'm probably going to stick, I think I'm just going to stick one over there, and then keep trimming it back so that it'll be really bushy, and then it's going to be like a huge big bush of red leaves over here. And then I'm going to try to mirror this side. I'm not sure where to put it though. That's the problem, because I got a coneflower right here and one right here, so it's not like I can stick it anywhere over here. I might put one maybe right here, which is in the middle of the flower bed, and see how that look. And then while the others are rooting, it only takes like maybe 2 weeks to root more, and then once it's done, I'm gonna bring it out here and plant it some more. Let me see. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And the only thing I've got to do is sorry about that. I had to go get my shovel. Totally spaced it. I'm just gonna basically stick my hand in here and then break up the root system. It broke up really nicely. I think it helps if you soak it in water before you divide up the roots. So there are my 3 different ones. You see it? That I'm gonna transplant. And then I am gonna take probably this one. It looks the best. Gonna bring you with me. Sorry, it's gonna be a little fast getting here. I realize I only have 10 minutes on this SIM card. I don't know why, but my SIM card doesn't have a lot of memory to it, and I've been deleting all the videos. So I think I'm gonna plant one right here. Huh. Just backfill it. And then I just kind of step on it a little and then put the stuff over it. Doesn't look anything. Doesn't look like anything right now, but once it starts to grow and get hits by the sun, I think it'll provide that color, the beautiful red color that I'm looking for. Sorry you guys, this video is gonna definitely cut out short. So I'm gonna have to do the other ones, and then I will show you the update on them once they've been in the ground for a couple of weeks. See what it looks like. But it looks like this battery, actually not the battery, but the recording amount is about done on this video card. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. See, it's right there.